To evaluate an expression, the first step is always to substitute any values for the variables. For this problem, we know that A is equal to negative 2/3 and B is equal to negative 1/2. So when I substitute these values in, I get 2 times negative 2/3, all divided by negative 1/2, and that quotient at plus negative 1/2. Now I'm going to use order of operations to simplify. So the first thing I need to do is simplify the numerator of the division that we see at the beginning of this expression. When I take 2 times negative 2/3, I'm going to get negative 4/3. I get that by multiplying the numerators together and multiplying the denominators together. The next thing that I need to do is I need to take negative 4/3 divided by negative 1/2. When we divide by a fraction, we want to multiply by its reciprocal. So what I'm going to do is take negative 4/3 times negative 2/1, and then I am still going to have this plus negative 1/2 at the end of my expression. When I multiply these fractions together, again, I'm going to multiply the numerators and multiply the denominators straight across. So I'm going to end up with 8/3, and I can change that plus negative 1/2 to a minus 1/2. Whenever I am going to subtract fractions, I always need to have a common denominator. The common denominator for these fractions is going to be 6. So for the first fraction, 8/3, I'm going to multiply the denominator and the numerator by 2. And for the second fraction, 1/2, I'm going to multiply both the numerator and denominator by 3. So to get this common denominator, I'm going to have 16/6 minus 3/6. Now that I have a common denominator, I can simply subtract the numerators. 16 minus 3 is 13, and leave the denominator the same. As an improper fraction, the answer to this problem would be 13/6. I can also write that as a mixed number, which would be 2 and 1/6.